Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something coming in from Bold Knives, something I ordered a little while ago. Let's take a look. Alright, today we're opening my box with, or package I should say, with my Arno Bernard I Mamba, South African maker. Really cool little knife here. Yeah, let's get into this. I think that's it. All right, so this is Bold Knives, something I've been looking at for a while. It looked really cool, so let's see what we got here. All right, nice little packaging. I like that. Here's the bag. A little smaller than I expected knife, but there we go. Nice little kind of a tie bag, if you will. All right, let's hope it's not too small. All right, so here's the knife. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. I like the clip, milled clip. Nice, it's PVD coated, almost looks like zirconium, right? Did a nice job. Looks like a T6, maybe T8, I can't tell. That looks like a T6, T8 there. Nice milled clip, I like that. Titanium backspacer, I'm assuming that's titanium. Where's my other magnet? Well, hold on, we'll check it. We'll check it once I open this. All right, so we have a fuller. There's their little logo right there. Nice, no sharp spots. This right there. Is there any sharp on there? I don't feel like maybe a little bit there. You know, that's why I don't like to get blacked out, so I can fix stuff like that if it's a little too sharp. All right, so are we dead nut center? We are. It's technically a liner lock, but this is almost like a subframe lock, below scales. So let's give it a flip and see how it goes. All right, nice. Hollow grind, beautiful drop point. Technically, well, a clip point. A long clip point. We can call it a clip point. You can argue with me whether it's a drop or clip. Let's see that action. Not bad. Let's see the flipper. Very nice. All right, let's do, can we do the reverse flick? We can. Got a Band-Aid on from Blade Show. All right, so let's do that again. There we go. All right, let's get a grip on there. Oh, it's right at my limit. That's actually a nice fit, I will say. All right, let's do that flip again, and let's drop it. Let's see, where does it drop? Does it drop on me? If I can get a little bit higher, let's see, can we get a little bit higher on that drop? We can. Then we can get on the inside of the choil. That's the only thing for fidgetiness, because that'll start cutting into your nail. That's all right. I think we can work with that. It does feel pretty nice. Let's do left-handed. Oh, nice left-handed. All right, let's do flip. Oops, let's do that again. Let's do a left-handed flip. Does flip well left-handed. Let's do, can we do the finger? Ooh, did I get myself? I did. Okay, so that's the only thing about a smaller knife. You got to make sure you get a good grip. Make sure you're good and solid when you do that, right? So you got to make sure you do that. Now I'm going to try to do the flip here, especially with a sharp pokey tip like that. So can I do it? I can. Just got to make sure I'm clear of that. That's the only thing. We got to make sure we're clear of that. All right, sorry, I'm back. Got the little Band-Aid on there. So anyway, so that works well, right-handed. Let's see, can we do the flip here? All right, so which means I can probably do, can I do the reach around? I can. It's a little tight. For a front flipper, I think it's a little tight. So let me see if I can get my knuckle up there. I can. All right, so the jimping is a little aggressive. It's not bad. Beautiful contoured shape. I love the shape of everything like that. Well, I don't know if this Band-Aid is going to stay. Anyways, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. All right, so what do I like about it? All right, hollow grind. Beautiful, nice, sharp, nice pokey tip. Almost a crown spine. It is sort of a swedge on top. That does look pretty attractive. A nice fuller in there. It's got enough edges to get the catch on. Let's look at the liners. Not a whole lot of milling on here, but they're pretty thin because you're doing the carbon fiber scales on the outside, so that's cool. Mill deep pocket carry clip. Looks like a relatively deep carry. Nice clip. Does have nice flexibility, nice titanium. Milled. Not too sharp. I mean, there's a little edge there. I mean, that's, you know, I probably can get rid of that, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see. Action's pretty good for out of the box, right? And we're going to probably maybe put some skiffs on here, part 2. But everything else is pretty nice. It is a little smaller. Getting my finger in there without a Band-Aid will probably be a lot easier because right now I've got to work around the Band-Aid. I can tell you on the left side over here, it's pretty easy to do, right? And getting the thumb in there, let's see, can we do it? Can do a slow roll open. Can we do that over here? We absolutely can do a slow roll over here as well. And let's see, can we flip it open? We absolutely can flip it open, right? So we've got some nice ways to deal with this knife. I think it's pretty cool. All right, so let's put some skiffs on there. Assuming I have skiffs for it. I hope I do. I'm starting to run low and I need to do a reorder at some point, guys. It's the only problem when you skiff everything, you start running out of skiffs, right? All right, so let's see what we got here. This looks like maybe T10. Maybe it's a T10. Maybe it's bigger. I don't know. Oh, it is a T10. Okay, T10 there. Are these T6s or T8s? T6s for sure. Okay, all right, so that's our first step. Then we got to figure out what size cage bearings we're dealing with here. All right, so what are we dealing with here? It'd be nice if I had the ones for that. So is this a 1/8? Okay. And are we 1/8, 3/64? Okay. Let's see if I have those. I might actually have those. Now, they're not going to be as wide. I think they'll fit. Yeah, they will. 2, 4, 6, 7. And we have 10 on this one. So we definitely have a better contact point. So that's already a benefit. All right, let's clean this up. So we have, I think this is titanium, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So hopefully the geometry is just right to get on there because we don't have any lock stick on there. All right, so we're going to be very careful to do ever so slightly, very, very, very slight adjustment. We'll usually use something that's pretty easy to measure by. Okay, so we are right there, just. That's maybe 1/10 of a millimeter. Slow and steady. I think that's enough. Hopefully it wasn't too much, but now we reassemble. So we're going to take care of that over here. Figure I might as well do it now. I have better angle at it. Well, that was unfortunate. So I did put the knife back together. Apparently I had a call and I didn't realize it disconnected my phone. So I reassembled all the knives. I tuned this. So in part of this, I got rid of the edges that were a little sharp. I told you it kind of bothered me at first, I thought. So we just filed and rounded those very slightly. Did it when the clip was off. I put Skiffs in there. I oiled that. I oiled the detent ball and the detent track. We tighten it to the point where there's no blade play. It's nice and not non-rocky, but now you have this nice drop action. I put Loctite on the pivot, tightened that up. Everything was reassembled very, very nicely. Everything fit well together. It did retain its dead nut center, so that's nice. Beautiful action now. We did loosen the detent just a little bit to favor a more front flipping main knife. Now some people, if they only used the fuller, maybe they'd never carry the front. They would like a little crisper. I can see that. But I like the front flippers, and I think that's really nice. Right? So, and then what I did, now if I do too much, the pivot might travel until the Loctite dries. Usually I want to leave it a good 24 hours before that dries. So then you want to put that in place. Nice hollow grind, easy reassemble, pretty easy to deal with, I think. Overall, I was pretty happy with this. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I didn't show you all the reassembly stuff here. I felt like the lock bar was almost a little too much softened, so I did bring it back just a little bit, realizing where it did engage in here, because I didn't want it to have blade rock and blade play. So, and if you ever get that, you can tighten that bar up, bend it over, and then you get rid of that, especially if you use a knife a lot and it wears after a while, right? So, action is pretty nice, I would say. I've got it to now where I can front flip it really well, right? So, and it did take some uniquely smaller skiffs. So it took these guys right here. Let's zoom in on that. So what we're dealing with here, if you didn't know, I got the sun coming in. We've got the 1/8 pivot, 3/64 ball size, 10 ball count. These here were 2, 4, 6, 7. So we had 3 extra balls, more area, more contact. 0.128 inner diameter, which is the 1/8 pivot, and then 0.260 outer diameter. I think if you can get another 1/8 that's wider, I don't think Steve Skiff makes those, but these work, and they're solid around the pivot. There's more ceramic ball bearings making contact. I feel like better tolerances than the OEM here, even though these aren't bad. I will tell you, yeah, they're okay. They don't roll as smooth as the Skiffs, I can already tell. Yeah, I mean, I think the Skiffs would definitely be a huge improvement, and I'll notice that right away. Now, right away, as soon as you get the knife out, you put Skiffs in or don't leave them in. Are you going to see it? No. What happens is when it wears in, it gets that beautiful track, and that's where the tolerances and everything really comes into play, I believe. But these are the ones that you want for this particular knife, right? And if you do, that's what you should get. So let me go ahead and zoom in here and we'll do a nice close-up look at this particular knife. So look at the beautiful hollow grind. Love the minimalistic billboarding right there. We've got this beautiful camo, dunes, whatever kind of carbon. It's gorgeous. Nicely contoured all the way around. You can see a beautiful backspacer back here. I think that's titanium. Almost crown spine, but not quite. Like some nice jimping, which is, it actually works if you push down. It does lock you in, which is crazy. So, and then you've got this nice milled deep pocket carry clip. It is inset, but it's got plenty of room to get into. And then we've got the back over here where there's no hardware. There's one screw underneath here, but it looks completely like no hardware on the non-show side, typically, which is where you have your screws and you take your screws away from over here. But even on the show side, only 2 screws. Very minimalistic. The screws are underneath on the scales inside when we disassembled. You saw that. Titanium liners. This is titanium on steel, so the angle is really important, and don't get a lot of material on there. That'll be really important as well, right? So you do those 2 things, I think it's going to look out really nice. And then you have the blade over here. Very minimalistic. There's no milling because it is carbon fiber altogether. So I do like that. I think that's pretty cool. All right. So what do we have here? I like it. I like it. The action's good. Everything about it is really cool. I think we've got ourselves something really nice. All right, I'm back. So if you found this informative, you know, everything, I hope you did. I mean, it's a nice little knife. It's an unboxing. First impressions is not a review. I think I'm going to really like it. I really do. First impressions, just so you know, smaller than I expected, but it works. Sometimes small can be bad. Sometimes it's not so bad. First, it was a little stiff. Once the Loctite settles, I think I'm going to really like it because it's got a nice action now. And it's very easy to control, I think. The one thing I might do, this little corner is super sharp. I might dull that. I do that sometimes, especially if it comes down on my nail right here, because I don't want it to cut in, right? It's just that little super sharp edge, because sometimes those edges are like, I mean, they're like pins or something. That's the only other thing I might do. But I like the fact that here, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, because I'm on Band-Aid here. I can front flip it. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's make sure. Did make the travel pins travel. I really dig it. Oh, I should probably do a quick money shot if you want. Well, you know what? We gotta get rid of that sun. Can't do the thumbnail shot with the sun in the way here. All right, I think that's good. All right, you guys, if any of you have one of these knives, tell me what you think about it. I've seen some of them for sale, and I don't know if anybody takes the time to go tune, fix a few things like I did. That I typically will fix in almost any knife, unless it's a custom. Usually customs will have those things already addressed, right? But I like to make a knife how I want it, so now I feel like this is going to be that. And I will tell you, I mean, I'm not saying this for everybody, but a lot of times if I resell a knife and I've tuned it, a lot of people tend to really like it. And to be fair, you know, people have paid me to tune their knives before because apparently I like a tuning that's very nice. So I guess that's cool. If I had the time to do it, I would probably offer it as something, but it's just not something I can do full time. All right. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider liking that video down below? If you've already liked that video, maybe consider subscribing down below as well. Subscribing and liking the videos really helps me out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, enjoys the content, is part of the community. Man, I appreciate you. Hey, if y'all haven't already done so, hit that notification button down below as well so you can be notified of future content like this another video. And a big shout out, a big thank you, a big huge appreciation to my channel members. You guys do 2 things for me. You allow me, 1, you encourage me like a workout buddy. I don't do this full time. Sometimes it's hard to get content out. Got to tell you, I'm like I'm skipping my lunch and doing a video like this, right? And then you guys encourage me to keep doing that, so I appreciate it. The other thing is, you as subscribers, channel members, sorry, you're very generous, and your generosity allows me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to do so. I like to check out knives that people loan me. I can't afford all that shipping normally, so you guys help out humongously, tremendously. Also, you allow me to continue to do my weekly giveaways. I couldn't afford all those giveaways many times without you guys as well. So I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys for that. You know, you really do. You're huge, you're significant, and I'm grateful. If any of that sounds interesting, you say, hey, I'd like to become a channel member, or I'd be interested, check out the description down below. There's a link for 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. Please don't ever feel obligated. Don't ever feel like you have to be a channel member. Don't want anybody ever to feel that. But if you would like to, I'm humbled, I'm grateful, I appreciate it. As a small thank you to you channel members, I do 2 exclusive things for you guys. 1, I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. Usually a nice knife, something really not just a budget banger, right? Sometimes it's super primo, sometimes it's really just nice. Hopefully it's something you would enjoy to have or give away. Secondly, I also do give you channel stickers and a thank you note. So if you're a brand new channel member, currently actively a member, you never got a channel sticker, never asked for one, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a little thank you note. That does apply to everybody else. If you were a channel member all along, or you were a channel member and then ended it and then came back as a channel member, but you never asked for a channel sticker, you never got a channel sticker, and you're actively right now a channel member, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a little thank you note. I genuinely mean that as my way to say thank you. It goes out to all you amazing channel members. So thank you to every one of you guys out there. I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.